Welcome back to Genesis Engineers Academy. So we have discussed till now isobaric, isochoric, isothermal process, and we will continue to discuss on other processes called polytropic process. So this polytropic process is represented by the equation P v to the power of n is equal to constant. So at point 1, this is at point 1, the pressure is P1 and the volume is V1, and at point 2, the pressure is P2 and the volume is V2. Okay. So that is about polytropic equation. Next, so to derive the equation, that is polytropic equation, the work done integral 1 to 2 P dV. So I have to replace this P. P is equal to constant by V to the power of n. Next, so I have to replace, that is constant by V to the power of n into dV. If you place this constant before, that is dV by V to the power of n. Okay, so this is now V to the power of minus n dV integral. Before that is a constant. Okay, so after carrying out the integration, I will get this as an answer. This is this one, and this is state 2 to state 1. Okay, so now it becomes V2 1 minus n minus V1 1 minus n by 1 minus n, before that a constant. So if I replace this one, constant V2 1 minus n, again constant into V1 1 minus n by 1 minus n. Okay, so this 1 minus n will become, that is 1 to 2 constant. In the first case, I will replace for constant V2 1 minus n. Here P1 V1 into V1 minus n by 1 minus n. So this and this get, what happens to this? Sorry, this is n and this is also n, and you will get this gets cancelled. You will have P2 V2 minus P1 V1 by 1 minus n. So here this is this one, V to the power of n. In this V to the power of minus n, both gets cancelled, and you have this P2 minus P1 V1 by 1 minus n. This is the work done under a polytropic process. You got my point? So you have to remember this one, and in competitive exams they will the only thing is for SSC JE you will have descriptive paper. You need to derive this equation also sometimes. They may ask you to derive the work done under a polytropic process. Okay, so next I will move on to, that is TS diagram. So this TS diagram I will explain how to derive a heat transfer in polytropic process. For that I need first law of thermodynamics, that is delta Q delta W is equal to, that is change in internal energy. Then delta Q is equal to delta W plus du. If I do integration 1 to 2 delta Q delta W 1 to 2, that is 1 to 2 du. Then this becomes Q12, okay, this becomes W12, and this becomes that is U2 minus U1. Simply, okay. So this I can say that is change in internal energy. So that U21, you can also place that. Then U12 is equal to CV into T2 minus T1. Okay. But Cp by Cv is equal to gamma for a perfect gas. So I have to use another, that is Cp minus Cv is equal to gas constant. In this I have to replace Cp by Cv. So that becomes Cv Cvr. Then Cv is equal to R by gamma minus 1. So is it clear so far? Right. Now I will move on to another, that is Q12 is equal to W12, that we have just now derived, that is P2 V2 minus P1 V1 by 1 minus N. And now we are trying to find out this internal energy. So this is R by gamma minus 1, and it is what do you call T2 minus T1. Okay, and we have another equation called P1 or V1 is equal to RT1, or P1 V1 is equal to MRT1. You can use either, but I am using only that is specific volumes. So in this case it is specific volume, it is called total volume. So total volume is an extensive property. By mass it becomes a specific property, that you are well aware. Okay, so now I have to replace with this, that is P2 V2. I am using specific volumes, P1 V1 by 1 minus N plus R by RT1 is equal to RT2 is equal to P2 V2. Got it? So P2 minus P1 V1 gamma minus 1. So you take the factor, that is P2 V2 P1 V1 as a common factor. You will have 1 minus N by gamma minus 1. If you take the LCM, you will have, if you observe that one, so this may become so gamma minus N by gamma minus 1 into P2 V2 minus P1 V1 by 1 minus N, as we got it for work done. Okay, so can I replace this as gamma minus N by gamma minus 1 as a factor into work done in a polytropic process? Got it? So simple. So this type of derivation, if you learn how to derive this one, this may help you in deriving the efficiencies or anything while you are studying in cycles. Okay, so this is a polytropic process, and we now enter into the adiabatic process, which we come across in many cycles. A reversible adiabatic process is also called as isentropic process. A reversible adiabatic process is equal to isentropic process. Okay, so you can also remember like that. Now adiabatic process is represented by same as that of a polytropic process, only difference is gamma. In polytropic process we use N, and in adiabatic we use gamma. Gamma, just now we have used this Cp by Cv, and this is the equation. And if you want to, you can substitute like this one, P2 V2 gamma. So here the work done procedure is the same. Here the work done procedure is the same, So just now you have to replace n by gamma. That's all. Okay. So the area under the PV diagram, under any process on PV diagram gives us work done. And here TS diagram, there is no heat transfer, that is there is no area, so that is why there is called heat transfer in this case is 0. Now I can say like this one 0. Okay, since there is no area. And you can also derive, for just now we have derived heat transfer 1 to 2 for polytropic. It is gamma minus n by gamma minus 1 work done. Okay, work done is there. What I have to replace here, in the place of n I have to substitute gamma. If gamma is substituted, what would you get? Gamma minus gamma is equal to 0. So this is 0. Therefore from this equation also, that is heat transfer is 0. Okay, so heat transfer is 0 in adiabatic process or reversible adiabatic process. So this is most important process. So you can also remember without any doubt that heat transfer in adiabatic process is 0. And also from the equation, so the same polytropic equation can be applied to adiabatic also. So I will summarize using this concept, that is I'll take up this process to define all the processes. So polytropic process is shown or given by P v to the power of n is equal to constant, where n is equal to index or polytropic index. If in this case Pv to the power of 1 is equal to constant, then this becomes Pv is equal to constant, like that. Okay, from the polytropic I am able to get this process, that is isothermal process. Next one is in this equation Pv to the power of 0 is equal to constant, anything to the power of 0 is 1, then it becomes P is equal to constant. Okay, so this is isobaric process. Okay, next in this case Pv to the power of infinity is equal to constant, and if I replace this V constant by P whole to the power of 1 by infinity, am I right or not? Right. So this becomes 0, then it becomes constant. Okay, constant will not have this, it remains the same. So this can be shown like that. Therefore this is called isochoric, that is V constant. Okay, so in this case I am replacing n by gamma. Gamma is equal to Cp by Cv. Then we call this as adiabatic process. So if the simple polytropic process, poly means many, so many processes are there in this equation, and you may get these questions in your competitive exams when you are preparing for a government job or any job. Okay, so you can start with the polytropic and changing these n values. You can remember this one, and what are the values at state 1, what are the values at state 2, and these how to get the or how to derive the equation is most important one. I am suggesting you not to by heart the equations. You must able to whenever, wherever you need to derive at that instant. Okay, so next I am going to deeper for GATE and IAS like people. So please watch till the end. So this is I am showing. So which process is having more slope? Which process is having more slope? Slope is nothing but what? That is tan theta. From a right angle triangle, if I use this one, this is opposite side for this angle, this is adjacent side. Okay, so now tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is equal to m. Now I use the m, that is the slope. Okay, so if theta is equal to 0, what would happen to this? Tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta is equal to 0, so therefore slope is 0. If theta is equal to 90, what would happen? Slope is infinity. Got my point? It is 0 means slope is 0 means it is horizontal. Slope is infinity means it is vertical. So the angle between these two will have like graph anything. So if I observe this, if I take a tangent line at this point, okay, so this is a slope for this curve, and this is the slope for this curve. This is the slope for this curve. Which is having more slope from the graph? You can straight away tell isentropic is having more slope than polytropic than isothermal. How do you derive this? How do you confirm this? I will use this formula to derive that polytropic process is equal to constant. Adding a logarithmic on both sides, I may get log p n into log v is equal to log constant. Okay, now if I differentiate, that is dp by p and n into dv by v is equal to 0, then dp by dv is the slope, that is minus n p by v. Okay, so for polytropic process, this is the slope, and this dp by dv, anything is dp by dv only. Even slope m is dp by dv. That means a change in volume, that is pressure, by change in, that is, you can also have like this one. This is the line. So this is dp, this is dv. Okay, so isentropic n, I may go for this, if it is a superheated steam, this is an 1.3. So for polytropic that is adiabatic process, n is equal to 1.4. So adiabatic process, that is isentropic process, will have more slope. So when you are drawing or differentiating from one process to other process, you have to keep in mind that the slope of the isentropic curve or process is more, and this, and in the isothermal process, this is 1. Isothermal process, PV is equal to constant, then n is equal to 1. So this is having less slope than polytropic. Okay, so that is the, sometimes you may also be asked to answer. Okay, so you also develop this one. T is equal to constant, S is equal to constant. This is isentropic process. This is isothermal process. In between, that is polytropic process. Okay, so with that, I will stop about slope. Now, my task is to find out what is the area of that one. This is the work done. That is, since it is a PV diagram, this gives you work done. Okay, by seeing this one, which is requires less work, or which going to produce more work. Can you judge like this one? Okay, so though the pressures are same, but areas we cannot say same. So to explain that one, I am going to over to this slide, that is work done. So this rectangle is for isobaric process. This green color, that is thick green, that is isentropic process, and this is for polytropic process. The last one is isothermal process. So from these diagrams, this area is more, next this is more, next this is more, next this is more. Okay, so for this process, that is, if we want to supply work done, we go for this process, isothermal, and this process requires minimum work. and this process needs minimum work if we wanted to compress an air. So this process is most useful one. So isothermal process is used to compress, and so to compress anything we need to supply the work. So that is why the minimum work required, that I can say, is equal to, in which process minimum work is required? Isothermal process. But we go for that is isobaric. Suppose isobaric is showing more work, but it is very difficult. Keeping pressure constant, getting the things done is difficult. That is why the next process is isentropic process. So if it is this process is used when you are getting, that is isentropic process in diesel engine, auto, that is petrol engine, petrol cycle, diesel cycle, gas turbine cycle, and other cycles. We primarily use isentropic process. This process used to work done by the system. So that is to get the work done. To get it work done, we go for that one. To supply work done, we go for this minimum work. Got my point? So this is most useful one. Keep practicing. Thank you for watching this video.